So we're going to stand nice and tall, bring those feet underneath the hips, try not to in, shoulders back, arms down at your sides, and then just gently let that weight move forwards till we have to push that big toe and back till just before you think you're going to fall, and just gently rocking that backwards and forwards, waking up those senses, getting a feel for our body position. That's it. Connecting mind and body, getting ourselves ready to move, set up for the day. That's it. Don't worry if you feel you're overbalancing, just take that step and catch yourself. That's it. Good, couple more. And then finding that nicely balanced position where we're nice and tall, hands either onto hips or one hand just underneath the belly button, one in the small of the back. Help me then tilt that pelvis under and put that arch in the small of the back. Put the arch there. So we're loosening up that lower back, helping to find a neutral spine, just setting our posture. That's it. Getting our body ready to move. Good. That's it. And two more. Should be nice and tall, nicely balanced, spine feels neutral, and get those feet moving. So pushing down through the ball of your foot into the ground. That's it. Letting the arms just start to swing. So just that walking movement with the arms swinging from your shoulder. Just increasing that range of movement now. One arm further back and the other one higher up. That's it. Good. Each time just going that a little bit higher and further back. Bringing those arms all the way up and back. Really start to feel that stretch around those shoulders. Just slightly across that chest as well. That's it. Good, just keeping that going. A few more times. Good, one more each side. And bring that back down. So feet back underneath those hips, nice and tall. We're just going to raise those arms up, open out, and down. Nice deep breath as we open up, blow it out as you come down. That's it. Nicely done, a few more. We're going to extend the movement. So we're going to add in that reach over the top now. So open out, reach over, back and down. Then the other side, take it over, back and down. That's it. So keeping the arm out at 90 degrees to the body. Feel a really nice stretch down your side as you reach over. Good. One more each way. And bring that back down. So we're keeping those feet underneath our hips. So nice and tall. Just going to open those arms out and sweep. So slight lean back as we open up and cross those arms in front. the knee as we sweep it down. And when we're crossing those arms, try and alternate which arm goes over the top. So we're just keeping it really nice and gentle. So just easing everything out. So opening it up and sweep. That's good. So a couple more. And down we go. Well done. Bringing that back. Okay, so again, feet still underneath those hips. We're just going to change it up a little bit. So we're going to start with our hands diagonally up and just sweeping that nice figure of eight. So adding some rotation in now. So following your hands with your eyes. We're not trying to force it. We don't want to go too quickly. We don't want to end up dizzy. That's good. And keep that moving, nice smooth motion through. That's it. Good. One more each way. Bring that back. Give yourself a few seconds for any dizziness just to settle. So we're going onto one leg. Okay, so standing nice and tall, taking the weight onto one foot. We're just going to sweep that leg through. Keep ourselves nice and tall and still. That's it. Really good. Just gently sweep that leg. Yeah, just keep standing nice and tall, nice and still. That's it. A couple more. Bringing that down, reset to the other side. So taking the weight onto the other leg, gently through. Standing tall. Trying to minimize that lean to the side, just enough so the foot can clear the ground. Really good. Couple more. And bring that back down. So over to the other leg again. This time, just drawing that circle around, just standing foot. Again, trying to minimize any other movement. So we're nice and still. Using all those supporting muscles to stop us falling, to resist that sweeping movement. That's it. Good. One more. Bring that down, switch to the other side. So reset that balance, stand it tall, sweep that circle around. So taking our weight back over onto that first foot, we're just going to release the hip now with that little hurdling movement. So we're going to take that leg back, bring it forwards. So just as high and wide as you feel comfortable with. You might get that little bit of creaking and cracking just round the hip. As long as that's not painful, perfectly normal, just that joint loosening up. Little pops are just like little fluid bubbles in that, within the joint there. That's it. Just keeping that moving. Good, one more each way. Bringing that now, switch to the other leg. So walk it out if you need. Same again, standing tall. Bringing that back and around. Times. That's it. One more. And back. Well done. So feet back underneath those hips if they've moved. Toes pointing forward. Just going to squat that down so those knees just tracking forwards over the feet. That's it. Just sitting down like we're looking for that small chair behind us. Keeping our head and chest raised, looking forwards. Good, two more, we're going to change it up. We're going to add in that sweep through. So take those hands high. We're just going to sweep and up. Take that up to our toes if we can. So just increase that reach. That's it, well done. Couple more. One more. And bring that back down. So standing now towards the back end of your mat if you're not already. Just going to roll it down. So let's take those hands high. Going to curl that down. So tuck in the chin, roll the shoulders towards those feet. And we unroll, stack those vertebrae, bringing it up. If you need to have pressure off the lower back and hamstrings, soften those knees. That's it. Gently unroll as we come back up. Nicely done. Taking that down. We're unrolling. Bringing it up. Excellent. Steady, really curving that spine as we come down. Gently we stack those vertebrae as we come back up, one on top of the other. One more. gently releasing that lower back as we sweep around. There we go, steady around. Couple more. And roll it back up. Just release that blood pressure, let it drop back down. Again, just going to take it down. This time, hands to the mat. Just going to take that forward, dropping it into that kneeling box position. And then just sit yourself back onto those heels. Reach forwards through the shoulders. Really stretching it out into that child's pose. That's good. Reaching forwards. And gently release that down. Well done. So we're going to start face down onto your mat with our torso raised. So bringing those elbows up in line with the shoulder. 90-degree bend in the elbow. Those forearms stay down on the ground. So we're just going to start just simply bringing that head and chest up off the floor. Our arms stay down and in contact with the floor. So we just raise it up, using the muscles in the back to lift. Control back down. That's it. Nice and steady. Up. Controlling that back down. That's good. Just keeping that going. That's it. Really focus on using those muscles down the length of your back as we lift and control that. Good, one more. We're going to extend the movement. So we're going to build it gradually with a couple of different moves. So now, when you hit that dead spot at the top, just extend up, control back down. Only that last part of the lift uses the arms to bring us up. Everything else is done by the back. Two more, and then we're going to add in a leg lift. So between each torso raise, we're going to do that dolphin raise with our legs. So we lower down, bring those legs up, lower down, then the upper body. Control back down, then the legs. Torso, then the legs. Good, one more of each. And rest it down. So for our next one, we're going to stay in that same start position. We're going on to that alternate arm and leg lift, so opposite arm and leg lift. So we're bringing up, raising one arm up off the ground and the opposite leg lifts at the same time. So the arm stays at 90 degrees and it lifts up and back, feeling that shoulder blade move across your spine. Opposite leg comes up off the ground and down. It won't be a huge movement. That forearm may rise only a few inches off the ground. that going. So your hips and shoulders want to stay level, avoiding any twist in the upper body. Raising the arm, forearm staying parallel to the ground. Really good if you do work at desk a lot. It's going to help that posture with your back and shoulders. Keeping that strength in that postural chain. Keeping strength around the back of your shoulders. That's good. One more each side. And lower that back down. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves up now into that kneeling box again. So hands underneath shoulders, knee under hip. I'm going to go into that Superman movement or our bird dog. So opposite arm and leg extend out. Nice and long. Bring it back and change. So it's about getting nice and long rather than nice and high. Try not to bring your leg up above your hips. Aiming to keep our back level, shoulders and hips flat. Keep that going. Nice and steady. Really focus on that technique. Keeping everything else still. Just one arm, one leg moving. That's it. So keeping it just gradual. A steady extension. So one more each side, and then we're going to change it up a little bit. So this time, when we come back to that middle position, we're going to go into our knee hover. So we're going to extend, bring it back, pick those knees up, hold for a few seconds, down, then the other side. Bring it back and hover. 3, 2, 1, other side. That's it. So just keeping that going. Just a hover in between each one. So hold it for about count 4. Don't worry if you forget which side you extend the arm and leg on, you do the same again, it doesn't matter. Good, let's do 2 more. Hold it there. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that down. Well done. Release those hands out when you're taking any pressure off your wrists. Good. So we're going on to our knees now. So if you do need to grab a cushion off, double your mat over, give you a bit more protection on those knees. But we want a straight line walk from knee through to shoulder, feet extended back behind, arms are down at our sides. We're just going to lean that back and hold. And bringing it back up. Good, take that back. The further back you lower it, the harder that is. Just keep it nice and steady. Work to your own level. Remember to keep breathing. It's another one where it's really tempting to hold your breath while we're doing it. That's good. A few more times. Make sure you keep that straight line down the body and legs. That's good. 2 more. Excellent. 1 more. Bring that back up, well done. So I just want you to take it down onto your side now, but with our knees bent up. So we're going to lay that down, arm underneath your head, knees bent up and forwards, hand in front for support. We're just going to pick those feet and knees just up off the floor if you're able. If you do need to rest them down, no problem. And we're going into that muscle shell or clamshell movement and just opening up that top knee. That's it. So keeping your feet together, so we've got a pivot point at your hip and at your feet. Raising that knee up, rotating it around. Good, so you're focusing on those muscles around the hip and into the bum to raise and rotate that knee. Just keeping it nice and steady. Trying to keep those hips stacked, one on top of the other. If you find you've rolled back onto your bum, just reset. Tilt that top hip back forwards. That's good. 2 more. And resting those legs down. Let's just bring the arm out now at 90 degrees to the body. Other hand goes on top. And we're just going to take the stand movement. We're going to open it up over the top. Follow your hand with your eyes. Bringing it back to hands together. So let's just keep that going. Have a really nice open out of the chest. Rotation of the upper back. Bring it together. Helps to release that shoulder and that upper back. And overnight, the body recovers, those joints that tighten back up. Everything sort of seizes up a little bit. This is going to help release. So particularly like me, most of the time you're a desk worker, you end up with that back aching by the end of the day. Good, 1 more. Bring that back together. And then just take yourself over onto the other side. We'll go through those 2 exercises again. So laying that down. So we start with that hand underneath the head, knees bent, picked up just up off the floor if we can, hips are stacked. Open that top knee. So raise and rotate. That's it, keeping our feet together. Controlled movement both ways. Really good. Couple more times. Resting that down, keeping those knees where they are. Then let's bring those arms out at 90 degrees to the body, one hand on top of the other, and then lift and open up, following your hand with your eyes, bringing that back around and together. Good, getting that really nice release. Let's have a couple more. Open, stretch out, bringing it back over one more time. Really good stretch out, opening up of that chest, opening that shoulder. Bring it together, resting that down. So going over onto your back now. So I just want you to lay back with your feet on the floor, knees bent, and then take those hands up above the head. So they're pointing up to the ceiling with your hands. We're just going to start with our leg slide. So one foot just skimming the ground, slides out to straight, the arm drops behind the head, bring it in, then the other side. So that foot's just skimming the ground. That leg forwards, the arm drops back. Ideally, keep that heel just skimming the ground, just a fraction off the floor. If you do need to rest the foot down, slide it out back, absolutely fine. Always just work to our own levels. That's good. Let's take one more on each side. Bring that back. Then the next one. And back in. So I want you to now bring your feet up into that tabletop position. So you've got that 90-degree bend at hip and at knee. Shins are parallel to floor and ceiling. You've got your natural curve just at the bottom of your spine. And then arms, we want that pec deck position, so 90-degree bend in the elbow. We're going to drop one knee out to the side as the opposite arm drops to the other side. Bring it back up, then the other side. So dropping them out, and back. So drop out, and in. So just one side at a time. Try not to rotate the spine or the hips, keeping them level, so the knees dropping outwards in the hip joint, rather than the pelvis rotating. Shoulders should be staying flat on the floor. keeping a check on the arch in your lower back. Is that extended? Is that increased up? If so, engage those lower abdominals, tilt that pelvis back under, go back to that tabletop. Carry on with that movement. That's it. Nicely done. 2 more each side. And bring that down. Have a little hug of those knees if you need a little stretch at all. And then bring those feet back up. So back in to tabletop. This time, hands are down on the floor. Down at your sides, maybe slightly wide if you need a bit more support. We're going to keep our knees together. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. When you feel the shoulder lift, bring those knees up, over the other way. That going just gently over one way, using those muscles round your core to bring them back up and over. So control down, lift back to center. Control down the other side, bring those legs back up. Try not to use the arms for the lift, just there for balance and support if we need. Good. 2 more each way. Good. Last ones. And bring that back in. So feet back down onto the mat. So feet coming closer into the bum. We're going to take it up into our bridge now. So arms stay down on the floor, we tilt that pelvis under, we peel the back off the mat, gradually raising those hips up, slowly roll it back down. That's it. Good. Bring that up, tilt the pelvis under, peeling those hips up, pushing that spine. Good. And down. Tilt under. Peel off the back, one vertebra at a time, push those hips up, control back down. Here we go, a couple more. One more time, let's just bring that up, pressing those hips up, and slowly down to the ground. Bring yourself up now into that sitting position. So just want to sit up there with that knees bent, looking forward, bring those hands in front, just going to roll that back. Up to sitting tall. So we're nearly done now. That's it. There you go, really control, making sure we curving that spine as we roll it back. Just as far back as you feel comfortable. If you take it nearly to the mat, fantastic. For the moment your level's just past centre, that's absolutely fine. Always go to our own level. Two more now. Roll that back. Bring yourself up to sitting tall one more time. And bring yourself back up. So sitting up, just let those legs straighten out in front. Hands up above your head. And then we're going to reach down towards those toes. You can grab the toes, fantastic. If not, get the ankles, the knees, wherever you can. Open up those shoulder blades, drop the head, good stretch of your hamstrings, your lower back, opening up those shoulders, and gently release, bring those feet in together, soles of the feet together, just let those knees drop down. That's it. And if you want to take that stretch further, you can gently use the elbows, just lower those knees down. That's good. And releasing that down. Let's bring ourselves up to our feet. Just standing tall. Going to take one foot back. Open up that back again. And switch, other foot goes back, this time hands into the small of the back, open up that chest. And releasing that there, standing tall, just pick one foot up. Thigh, a nice stretch out and change legs. Good, release that down, taking our feet out nice and wide. We're just going to sweep it down low, bring that up. One more time, takes us to our toes. Let's bring that up for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down there. Well done.